The little boy accidentally saw his newborn sister being swapped by an evil woman. He wasn't scared at all. Instead, he followed the bad woman all the way to the neighboring delivery room. After the bad woman fell asleep, the little boy took the opportunity to swap his sister back. 18 years passed in the blink of an eye. The girl grew up slowly under the care of her family. After all these years, the brother's memory had long since faded. He had always thought that the event back then was just a childhood dream, but it wasn't until a few days ago when his assistant brought him the restored surveillance footage from the hospital that the brother realized that his sister had indeed almost been swapped back then. In order to help his sister get justice, the brother swore to find the evil woman from that time. Tomorrow was the girl's 18th birthday party. Her parents flew back from abroad specifically to attend. The brother went to the airport early in the morning to pick up their parents. The girl was left alone at home. The girl's birthday party attracted countless local elites. Everyone envied the girl's good fortune. She was born into the wealthy Wen family. Just as the girl was about to cut her birthday cake, her old classmate suddenly stormed into the villa with a group of people. The girl didn't even have time to ask before. The old classmate slapped her without saying a word. She loudly claimed that she was the true daughter of the Wen family. At this, the guests were shocked. They all began to suspect that the old classmate was the CEO's illegitimate daughter. Seeing her father's reputation being tarnished, the girl angrily scolded the old classmate for spouting nonsense. Her parents had always been loving and devoted since they married. They would never do such an outrageous thing. The old classmate became even angrier upon hearing this. She shouted to everyone that the Wen family had only one daughter, and that was her. Faced with the guests' doubts, the old classmate tearfully revealed everything that had happened back then. 18 years ago, she was born on the same day as the girl. The girl's human trafficker mother swapped the two babies to give the girl a life of luxury. She intentionally swapped the two children. The girl had stolen 18 years of her life. She was here today to take back everything that originally belonged to her. It wasn't until this moment that the girl understood. The child who had almost been swapped with her back then was the old classmate. Just as she was about to explain, the old classmate rudely interrupted her. If she hadn't overheard this from the human trafficker mother 3 days ago, she would have spent her whole life in the dark. Now that the truth was out, she was going to make the girl pay for all the suffering she had endured over the years. The girl could no longer tolerate it and issued a final warning to the crowd. She told them that they would pay the price for what they did today. They would surely end up begging her on their knees. The old classmate found it laughable. She mistakenly thought she was the true daughter of the Wen family. Arrogantly, she declared that the girl had no right to make her kneel. She raised her hand and tried to slap the girl, but the girl grabbed her wrist and warned her again. It wasn't for her to decide who the real fake daughter was. Then, the girl called her mother. Meanwhile, her mother was returning from abroad. The brother immediately explained that the sister had been swapped. He also sent the surveillance footage to their mother's phone. The mother saw that the daughter was eventually swapped back. She was relieved that the daughter she raised was the real one. Suddenly, she received a call from her daughter. She learned that there was trouble at home, so she immediately rushed home. Meanwhile, the old classmate slapped the phone out of the girl's hand. When she saw the girl's necklace worth millions of dollars, she angrily accused the girl of stealing everything that rightfully belonged to her. She then ordered her friends to rummage through the girl's belongings and smash everything to pieces.